Science! We just finished this week's episode of Dr. Stone.
Now, normally we're the type to read the manga first. In fact, this time I did.
What?
But I'm excited to hear what you guys think.
So subscribe and tune in every week for our reactions. This week was episode 5, Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone!
Dr. Stone!
So...
We found out the truth of the matter.
He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead.
We don't know.
He's not dead.
We don't know.
He's not dead.
I don't know. This could be the rolling Dr. Stone epilogue to his death.
All right.
I'm leaving.
It's gonna roll right back around. Well, something happened with the back of his neck and the revival fluid.
They can force field back up, I guess. I guess I'm most interested to know what the catalyst he used to do that.
No, that's the revival fluid.
Oh, so he just had some that we just don't see?
Yeah, well,
There's just extra hidden all around.
No. He said that they didn't have it. They barely had just enough to revive one person, and so she was the last person revived. And then I guess he had a little bit left.
It's Dr. Stone. He has a lot of stuff up his sleeve.
Yeah, some stuff. But either way, the idea kind of is you put it over one part of you that is already still petrified, clung to you, and that kind of does
it's a
cure-all, right? It's
a very convenient.
It happened to her foot, and then she was like, "Whoa, it's the same thing. We can save him."
Yeah, it's cellular regeneration or a revamp. It's like a what do you call it?
Science.
Yeah,
it's science. Science.
Although I do feel like Tanji kind of killed him because he was just kind of doing CPR really wrongly, just crushing him.
But that's
it,
Yeah.
But that's not what the episode was about. The episode was about getting some clothes.
I was always wondering because since we saw Tanji's side, and then when we get to Senku, he's just like, "Hey, I'm glad you finally woke up," and I was like, "What has he been doing?"
It's nice to see that kind of level up process, and it's survival story, which is always compelling. I mean, it's why Castaway has an Oscar. It's compelling.
It's classic.
Yeah.
But you really, it's nice to get that second wind of characterization of Seku, oh no, he's got some gumption, he's not strong, but
shiny monkey.
Does that come at the same part in the manga, or?
Yeah, no, I think that I feel like it is.
The mango?
I feel like it is. That's definitely appropriate.
Okay.
It may have been a side story that they tacked on to the end of an episode.
Was this something later on?
End of a chapter.
Okay.
I feel because I remember it being shorter, it was a 7 or 6 page thing. They're like, no, this is how Seku actually woke up. But because I said to myself as we saw it, I was like, oh, that is a good place for it, because it is. So it's definitely in the manga. It's there.
I like it in that place.
This is a good inclusion, just to stretch out this episode though. Overall,
I was so mad. I was like, if we end this episode, he does not wake up, I'm gonna get pissed and roll credits.
Okay, what I'm angry about is, he got his clothes, but how did he get his?
That's what I'm saying.
Cool
they didn't show.
How did he learn what energy equals?
Yeah, how did he?
Where's the E equals MC squared with the blood? I didn't see that. I needed that.
He's supposed to write that in blood. I'm sure he does it at the start of next episode.
They might have cut
Spoilers.
that too.
They're
They did with Luffy's eye. Remember? They just cut that out. Maybe we don't need a bunch of 10-year-old boys cutting their eyes apart.
I love science. E equals MC squared.
Self-mutilation isn't cool, kids. It's
not even in Japan.
Yeah, and don't make gunpowder either.
Throw it and pick up a big boulder and just throw it at your enemies. Don't do that.
A little good coordination, kind of back to that Triforce idea, right?
Right.
Interdepending what each other does. Solid.
But for now,
I love Tanji for that reason.
We are still kind of dull, right?
Yeah.
Things do ramp up. I'm excited for it.
Well, I do like this slow build because it's we're getting a lot of I'm really enjoying the interaction and everything from the character. We got waifu and Tanji. They're just all right, we're still a team, we've been friends throughout this entire time. I love how the villain was just man, I really wish I was a part of this group. Let me imagine let me imagine I was a part of this squad, we were doing science shit together.
The shonen friendship really
that little what if little
he's just butthurt. He's butthurt.
It's very cute.
They added a little bit to that.
Yeah, but I like it. I mean, if it keeps with this pace, I'm totally down for it. Science.
Let us know what you guys thought in the comments below, and we'll catch you next week.